I'm going to show you how I'm becoming a better naturalist and wildlife photographer by documenting all of my observations with great detail and little effort. On this screen, you can see some of the species that I've seen in July. For example, this spider right here. And on the right side, you can see some panels that upon click will reveal more context about this observation. For example, weather, as a name suggests, displays weather information about the place where I saw it. Sky, think about sunrise, sunset, moon phase, and so on. My favorite part of this panel is seeing the sun position at that date. I can see that when I took this photo, the sun position was roughly 20 degrees below the horizon. And sensor push. So this sensor right here records temperature, humidity, dew point, and more data. This helps me to understand the microclimate conditions that favored this observation right here. The iNaturalist panel reveals observations made by others at that location. It helps me to understand the interaction among these species so that I can have a better understanding of what's happening in this ecosystem. There's been at least two observations of Western rattlesnake at this place. And finally, my favorite part, notes. This is where I can input data into words. And I can leverage models that help me to understand what's in the image. For example, caption. And once it's processed by the model, I have a description of what's in the photo. Sometimes it's not accurate and it's worth providing context. For example, I uploaded this observation into iNaturalist, and now I have all that context from iNaturalist into my notes. I want to have a header, which will be the name of the species and a taxonomic rank. And after it's processed, I have this data into text so that I can save it into the metadata so that I can use it wherever I work with these images. For example, Capture One and Lightroom. This is still work in progress, but I'm super happy to share it with those that are interested. So if you want to try Linkacam, please let me know and I'll make sure you have access to it. Thank you.